Thank you. Thank you for joining. Salvador, hello. Habari ya leo, niko poa. I want to say it. Just say it, Salvador Dari. Thank you with a lot of love. Just say it and then I'm going to listen. My father is a bad man. Oh, why is that so, Salvador? Why is your dad a bad man? Thank you, good people, for joining, and thanks for the likes. Thanks for the likes. Happy new month, guys. Happy new month of August. Karen, niko fine, uko aje? Hata mimi Karen nasema kama wewe. Hiyo maneno kari hiyo. Salvador, why is your dad not a good man? Why is your dad not a good man? Why is your dad not a good man? He does not listen to me and he makes me bad. Oh, sorry for that. Sorry for that. Sorry for that. Sorry for that. Your dad should be listening to you. Yeah, even my friend Kalen has confirmed that, sometimes parents just want to, rather than appreciating their sons. Oh, Salvador Dari, this is Ismaturo. Wow, long time, brother, no see. Long time no see. Wow, sorry for that. For that, my good friend. Yeah, sometimes parents fail to listen to their sons and daughter. Yeah, to their sons and daughter, an issue that might bring conflict or friction. Yeah. Please put a song on YouTube. It's going to, bring what we call copyright. When you play a song, via the background, it's going to bring copyright, which is not allowed by YouTube. Yeah, please forgive me for that. Please forgive me for that. I'm so sorry if your dad is not listening to you. I'm very, very sorry for that, my good friends. Ismaturo. I'm used to calling you Ismaturo. Karen is saying, regardless of everything, we should just move on. I agree, Karen. I agree. Sometimes we don't have much that we can do, especially when we expect our parents maybe to be there for us. But if they fail and if they don't listen to us, we just move on and we pray to God that He may help them, to change their ways. Karen, now you have seen the point that we are trying to talk yesterday about the family discrimination. That's a form of family discrimination. Yeah. Who? K. Oh, mzee, your father Karen. No, as fathers have that defect. Fathers have that defect. They don't want to listen to their sons or daughters. You know, on their case, they always make decisions for them. An issue that always brings a lot of conflict between them and, you know, yeah. Yeah, I agree. Fathers are tough. And when you try and advise them as a kid, they don't see, they see it as a way like, you know, like you're trying to demean them. And you know, fathers always think, not even listening, there is more than that. Yeah, most fathers are like that. I also remember my late dad, he could also not listen to us. You know, you try and you advise him, and he could just ask you a question. You are just born the other day, but he understands more what he is talking about. So you are trying to advise who? You see, that's now the issue with fathers. Caroline Agufa, how are you doing, Caroline? Agufa, how are you doing? My uncle was a good one. Uncles, aunties, you know, even you know, those extended people, they are always good. But now when you come to the real parents, that's an issue. Thank you guys for joining. Kindly consider subscribing if this is your first time in this channel, guys. Kindly consider subscribing as I update you guys with our topic today. Kindly consider subscribing, and I'm going to appreciate. Also, if you are here and you have not liked the live, kindly guys, let's do so, and I'm going to appreciate. Karen, I agree. Uncles, aunties, they are very good. They are very kind-hearted people. Unlike now, you are little parents. Because you are little parents. Guys, I have attached our topic. I have pinned our topic. Very simple. Is child discipline during parenting a priority role? Let me know. Let me know. Then, as always, let's have our poll. Let me put up the question, and then I put the choices, so that we can make our choices. Thank you, guys. Thank you, good people. Let me know, is child discipline during parenting a priority role? Let me know, guys. Mtoto akifanya makosa achapwe vizuri. Karen is saying it's a priority role. You know, you have to guide your kid, and whenever a kid Whenever your son or your daughter does, bad things, you have to cane him. Mm? Yeah, we have a Swahili saying that, that says, mtoto mleavyo ndivyo akuavyo. So if you don't cane your kid, then maybe you might bear some consequences maybe in the future. Karen, I agree. Me, I think it's a priority rule. I agree, it's a priority rule. Ruth Mwangi. Hi Ruth, how are you doing today? Ruth uko aje? Thank you Ruth for joining. Thank you. But ukiona uzima try, ukiona utaumiza, try talking to them. Karen, there are some parents who has no boundaries when disciplining their kids. They discipline them. The new month unatupeleka road trip wapi? We are guys. Yes. We are going to Nyanyuki. Yeah, we also said the date. The date will be on. Let me just check it here. So maybe I can have the specific details. Poa sana. So guys, we are having we are calling a little, it's a little road trip, guys. Thank you so much, Ruth Mwangi. Asante sana. Thank you so much. You are always welcome. Guys, there we have, you can you can make your poll, guys. You can make your choice. Yeah. Let me know the kind of discipline that you gained from your parent or from your guardians. There are those that got gentle discipline. This is where maybe their parent implied some empathy and some respect. You are caned, but you are being told this is the way you should respect people. This is how you should handle people. That's the gentle way. Then others is all about emotional quotient. Huh? It's all about emotions. Maybe your parent wanted you to have maybe positivity, you shun on negativity. Growing up as kids, there are so many things that happen, especially when girls or when boys now are at puberty. Life become a little bit complex, especially for ladies, especially when maybe now they start realizing that maybe they are getting their menstruation. You see, so that one requires a lot of emotional coaching. Then in others is all about emotional modifications, behavioral modifications. Yeah, this is where maybe you have a kid who is always on the lawn, guys. A kid who is always on the lawn, and you have to do what we call positive reinforcement. So you must keep on training that child. When you get out of back to the line, they tiptoe to the consequences. This is where maybe you want to tell your son or your daughter, or maybe where your parent told you, you see, when you steal, you go to jail. When you kill, you are also killed. When you do this, that is what we call the cause and effect, guys. So let me know the kind of, child disciplinary or child discipline that you gained from your parent. And guys, I'm going to appreciate. So Karen, back to your story. I was saying that we are going to Nyanyuki, guys. Karen, that is it. So we are going to have Nyanyuki railway trip, starting from 22nd to 24th August. Yeah, those are the details. This is where we are going. The trip will cost 5,000 per head. Starting from 22nd this month. Well, we already have the new month, guys. So we are going to have, that road trip, not road trip, but railway trip. We really want to have an experience, using the railway from Nairobi all the way to Nyanyuki, guys. You go all the way to Nyanyuki. That will be on Friday. 22nd will be on Friday, guys. Then we stay on 23rd, which will be on Saturday. And then we take the same train, on Sunday, which is on 24th. And we come back to the city, guys. It will be such an exciting moment, guys. Yeah, that's the trip, guys, that we are going to have this good new month. Yes. Thank you, guys, for joining. Let's vote, and also we can, contribute to our today's topic. Yeah, you can contribute to our today's topic. Is child discipline during parenting a priority role? Let me know. Yeah, because parents have a lot of priorities. Maybe disciplining their kids. Others may be looking for funds to ensure that their kid go to school. They have a lot of priorities. Others to ensure that they can be able to cater for the bills, because parents have a lot of bills to take care of each and every day. So does discipline become among the top bills or the top priorities that a parent should be able to meet during parenting? Let me know, guys. Let me know your thoughts, and I'm going to appreciate it, guys. Also, guys, we can check out on we can check out on our poll. Yeah, this is where we are asking a very simple question. Growing up as a child, which form of, which form of discipline did you gain? We have all the choices. Karen, bring us some goodies from Nyanyuki. Indeed we shall. Indeed we shall. We will bring a lot of goodies all the way from Nyanyuki. We will bring a lot of goodies all the way from Nyanyuki. The last time I was in Nyanyuki, it was, I think it is quite some time. It's quite some time. Quite some time. I think I was in high school. That quite some years, guys. That's quite some years. So going back to Nyanyuki will be my priority, guys. Going back to Nyanyuki, will be some priority. Me, it was in 2020. You are just there the other day. For my case, I think it was 2010. I'm over 15 years. The last time I visited Nyanyuki. So this time I really want to visit it as a YouTuber so that I can be able to see Nyanyuki in a more better way. So guys, if you are interested, if you can side chat me, and once you have cited me, then from there it will be easier for me to add you to our group, and then from there now we can see on how we are going to go to Nyanyuki. So Kalen, if you are just there in 2020, I think it's about 5 years ago. Though 5 years ago is also a very long time, because things are advancing very fast. Things are advancing very, very fast. Very, very fast. I also heard that even the affordable houses are being built in Nyanyuki. You see, that's a new progress that maybe probably 5 years were not there. So definitely when you go to Nyanyuki, you are going to see a lot of changes. In fact, when I passed, yeah, I think I will relocate to Nyanyuki. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, that's a okay. Let me not say it's a good place, because even then when I was there, I never explored the area, because we are in high school. You know, we are in high school, and our high school, maybe in the future. Okay, that's a good one. So our high school really wanted us to give us a trip, to go all the way to Saburu. So to go to Saburu, you have to pass via Nyanyuki, then you go to Timau, then all the way to Isiolo. Then I still remember the road map. I still remember the road map, because we had a stopover in Nyanyuki, and it was like a 5-minute stopover. Then we went to Timau. We learned a little bit about wheat planting and the stuff. Then they took us to Isiolo. Yeah, that's the lad for that's the lad for Waria. It is called the Buffalo Springs. Guys, you can check on that place. I think maybe next year, God willing. Yeah, they were the stopovers. But you see, now we are regulated because we are students and we are all in a bus. Yeah, we are all in a bus. And if your teacher tells you 5 minutes, then it's 5 minutes. If you extend, then once you go back to school, you'll be punished. Yeah, you'll be punished for disobeying. And during that time, I think I was in Form 2. Yeah, it was my first trip. Yeah, out of high school. And the trip was very, very exciting, guys. The trip was very, very exciting. However, during the trip, we never learned. Okay, it was all about running here and there, but you see, now we are more concentrated about seeing these towns. And finally, we landed now in Saburu. We have a very good place in Saburu called the Buffalo Springs. So, guys, I believe that God willing, next year we are going to do a road trip, and maybe we can go back to Buffalo Springs for those that will be prepared. And maybe we can just go there and enjoy, maybe if it's like a day. Yeah, 2 days. It will be such a nice trip. It will be such a nice trip. Then from there we come back and we carry on with our lives. That's the good thing about road trips, guys. You just go and you unwind, and once you have unwinded, then you just come back with a lot of energy and you continue with. That's the essence of road trips. So anytime guys that you really need a road trip, each and every year we always do one. Like I remember last year we did one to coasts, to the coastal region. It was very, very exciting, guys. We had a road trip. We went to, we went all the way to Tanzania. Then we came back to Kenya, and the entire thing was very, very exciting, guys. It was very, very exciting. Kibai kuogo nafaa kushona. Okay, Karen. Thank you so much for joining. Okay. Kazi kwanza. Enda uchape kazi kwanza, then we shall see each other. Thank you so much, Carlin. Thank you guys for joining. Let me know who has joined. And then guys, I'm going to appreciate. Wow, thank you guys for joining, and thank you for voting. Thank you for voting, guys. Let's keep contributing to our today's question, guys. Let's continue contributing to our today's topic, and I'm going to appreciate. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you for the like. Let's keep liking the live, guys. Let's keep liking the live, and also we can keep on voting. Let's keep on voting. Let's keep on liking, and also we can contribute to our question. Very simple question today. Do you believe that child discipline is a parenting priority role? Do you believe that child discipline during parenting is a priority role? Let me know, guys. Let me have your thoughts. Let me know if you believe that parenting is such an instrumental role. And for those that don't, for those that think that maybe child discipline is not a priority role, let me know why. And guys, I'm going to appreciate. Also, guys, we can vote. We can vote on our question. Let me have a rough idea. Let me have a rough idea of a child discipline that you gained from your parents or from your guardians. Let me know. Yeah, let me know if it was all about empathy and respect. You are trained to respect and to feel, to have that mercy for others. That's the essence of empathy. Let me know if it was all about emotional quotient. Maybe there were some issues that maybe you are experiencing during your childhood that your parent really wanted to support you, emotionally, and maybe in terms of behavior, behavioral modification. Let me know if maybe you are so naughty, or maybe you are a little bit not listening to what your parent was saying, and then at the end of the day, maybe they really forced you to do some modification, and maybe the logical consequences. Because others, we have some very good parents that really want us to to use our mind to do the right thing. Corinne, how are you doing? How are you doing, Corinne? How are you doing? Thank you with a lot of love. Thank you with a lot of love. Thank you with a lot of love. Great to see you, Corinne. There were some kids that were very very naughty, that each and every night you could just hear their parents beating them, because maybe they were told to do something, but at the end of the day they never did that. And so their parent had really to come in and intervene and do some thorough behavioral modification, through beating. And today, when you talk with them, they always tell you that was it not for their parents? Was it not for their parents? Today, maybe they could be very different. Today, maybe they could be very, very different. Yeah. I, I think in terms of behavioral modification, I think I'm there. I think I'm there. You know, my mom was such a even today, she is very tough. She is very tough. Hmm? She is very, 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 very tough. So, anytime you messed up, then she really had to modify your behavior. Yeah. The Gen Zs cannot really understand this. But for millennials, behavioral modification was more than according to most of the parents. Behavioral modification was more of according to most of the parents. You do some naughty behavior, you are told to do this and that, and maybe you don't listen. And then the only option now your parent had uh, was all about you know was all about streamlining your behavior. That is it. So behavioral modification was very, very, very key to some of us. Yeah, when you do bad behaviors, then at the end of the day, your behavior must be modified in one way or another. Good evening too. Good evening too, Corinne Guillot. Good evening too. Behavioral modification, and then we have the emotional coaching. I think for the current generation, for the Gen Zs, I think one of the key parenting discipline that parents of nowadays are having a charge with is all about emotional coaching. Considering the context that we are living in a very different world. Yeah, we are living in a very, very different world, whereby you realize that some things that during nowadays that we never thought they were real, they are happening today. You know, you just realize that maybe the cases of deaths within a family, they are there. But initially, when as we are growing, for someone to die, it was a very hard thing, you know. But nowadays, the kids of nowadays, they are realizing maybe they are close friends, maybe their families, or even their parents, maybe maybe they die in that process, and the kids now from there, they become like they need that emotional support. So this is one of the way that modern parenting is scoring in terms of emotional coaching. So you take that responsibility in terms of emotional coaching, and then the issue of discrimination. There are some schools during our days, we never used to worry. Even if you are discriminated, maybe during school time, that was more of an non-issue. But nowadays, the issues of discrimination, they are there. The issues of violence, they are there. The issues of maybe young deaths are there. The issue maybe of assaults are there, and therefore, based on all these issues that are prevailing and happening in our society today, parents have been very keen to ensuring that their kids need that emotional coaching or that emotional support. So emotional support, I would say is one of the key issues or one of the key aspects that most of the modern parents or modern parenting is dealing with. And in terms of logical consequences, I think logical consequences has always been there. From the old generation, those are the Gen Y, the Gen X, the Gen Z, as the millennials. Logical consequences has always been there. This is where your parent always tells you, if you do such and such, these are the repercussions or these are the consequences. And they are the consequences, you'll have to face them all by yourselves. So in that process, you just have now to do the right thing willingly, even being told. Logical consequence has always been very key in all the generations. The gentle discipline, empathy, and respect. Yeah, there are some parents always, like during our days, respect was paramount. Respect was paramount. And for those guys that grew up in the village, just like me, maybe when you went astray, one thing that any parent would do, you know, was just to correct you, and the easiest way was just to cane you, so that once you are caned, then you are able to, get back on the track. Yeah, you are able to get on the track. Respecting the older people, that was a priority. Like you could not do something that could have violated, yeah, another person's right. Also, in terms of empathy, we are also trained. This is where you train your child on how to stay with others. And I remember this time during our primary school. Yes, there was this boy who was very rough, very rough. You know, he could bully most of the kids in our class. And I remember during this day, it was on Monday, very early in the morning. The mother was a tough one, so the mom comes. Even the classes have not yet started. The mother just comes in our class, and the mother just says, "I want to see this. I want to see this boy by the name so and so." Uh, the boy didn't know really what was about to transpire. So the boy, by bad luck, the boy just lifted up the hand. And the second thing now we could see, it was all about that parent caning that boy, and we really got shocked. So from that day onwards, uh, we never used we never used like to joke with that girl, because we really thought that the mom was very tough. That's how now we really got to understand that we as the classmate of that young girl, we really had to respect her, because she was very tiny. She was very tiny, and this boy was a little bit huge. So anytime this boy could always harass this girl. But now, when the mother came, we all got shocked. We all got shocked, and the boy was properly caned by the mother. From that day, we really now understood what respect really meant in a class setting. You know, we really now got to understand that respecting others was not a choice. It was not an option, but it was must. You know, so that one really made us, really made us realize that in whatever we are doing, we really had to respect others. So respect is very important. Respect is very important. And up to date, I always remember that case. You know, yeah, you know, up to date, I always remember that case where that man was caned by that parent. And even today, because we always talk with that man, I always remind him the way he was caned by that parent. And he always tells me that, I really appreciate the way I was caned by that parent, because I really got to appreciate each and everyone in our class, because I really thought I was the biggest guy who could have bullied each and everyone. But on the other hand, I realized that parents are also very key in protecting their kids. So when you talk about the issue of behavioral modification, that was such a very good way of modifying the young man. So today, Today, behavioral modification on very low scale is only done by the parent. But during our time, everyone or anyone could have modified your behavior, with no apologies. But nowadays, things have changed. Parenting has changed. Uh, parenting have changed. So anytime you mess up with someone's son or daughter, just get yourself to a court of law, and then things will start now going the other way around. At Korean, at Korean. Thank you, guys. Let's keep on voting. Let's keep on voting, guys, and also you can contribute to our today's question. Let's also contribute to our today's question, guys. Let me know if you still believe that parenting is such a very good thing. That child discipline is such an instrumental thing. In Swahili we always say mtoto muleavyo ndivyo akuavyo. So the way you bring up your child, the way that child will grow up. So if maybe you are more lenient on caning your kids, then just know that you are trying to, what can I say? You are trying to come up. If you are more protective of your kid, that you don't even beat them up. Always know that you are moving in the wrong direction, because in the future, the repercussions are that you are going to experience a lot of challenges trying to train them, and they will always be of age. So the easier way to train them is always to ensure that is to ensure that you train them when they are very young, so that even when they get old, they always remember that you train them, or you discipline them in the best way possible. I think discipline is such a very key thing and a very, very instrumental component in our society. Without discipline, you see all these cases, if discipline could be reinforced, maybe let's say about 80% and above, then all these cases that you are hearing, you see maybe someone killing maybe the wife or the son, or maybe someone stealing, you see, or maybe someone doing some funny things. If that person was trained in the best way possible, then that thing could be a little bit more better. So discipline is very, very instrumental. Hi, Corey. Guys, also note that I have also uploaded a new video today. You know, I uploaded a new video today, so guys, maybe you can check it out, and then guys, I'm going to appreciate. Thank you guys, check it out. Check it out, and I'm going to appreciate. More video, guys. More videos will always be coming up each and every day. So let's always stay tuned, guys. Every time we are going to have a lot of goodies, you know, a lot of good things via this platform, guys. So guys, check out the latest video. You know, I did upload it an hour ago, so kindly check it out. Check that video, and then guys, let's give that up to it, and then guys, maybe you can comment. I'm going to appreciate. Guys. I'm going to appreciate. Given my view about child discipline, I think I'll really take it as a priority. You know, in as much as parents are out there looking for money, looking for wealth, looking for all these things. Okay. Looking for all these things, the most important thing is all about prioritizing on your family. You know, having a priority about your family, the awareness. You know, it's very instrumental. Very instrumental. You know, very instrumental. Very instrumental. So looking for your kid, looking after your kid, after your daughter, after your son, or maybe even a guardian. You know, most of the times we tend to not appreciate the great role played by the guardians. You know, the guardians are also very important. You know, there are some people, maybe the parents are not there, probably maybe they died, and maybe you are the guardian, but at the end of the day you have to take care of the family. You know, I have heard of very complex stories about people saying, you know, I started looking after my brothers or sisters, maybe at a very young age, because now maybe my parents could not afford to take us to school. And you know, in an African setting, these are things that are happening each and every day. And you know, at the end of the day, if you are young out there, and maybe you are trying to look after your siblings, yeah, that's another way of generating a lot of stress. You know, that's a point of generating a lot of stress. So anytime maybe you are at that point, wow, you really need a lot of emotional support. You really need a lot of emotional support. You know, breaking up is such a serious issue. You know, young guys are breaking up each and every day because of stress. Yeah, because of stress. So it's always good to ensure that you know, we are there for others. We are just there, you know, for other people. Correct. We must appreciate the Lord. Everyone maybe looking after their kids, looking after their siblings, you know, because that's a higher calling. That's a higher calling. A very, very higher calling, guys. So guys, coming back to the League Cup, we'll be having a railway. We are calling it a railway road trip, guys. A railway road trip. This is where now we are going to start our trip all the way from Nairobi, guys, and then we are going to extend it up to Nyanyuki. So if you are there and maybe you would love to go with us, just prepare 5k, guys. If you are a Kenyan, this one is mainly for Kenyans, the people that are just here internally. Just prepare 5,000 Kenya shillings, guys. Once you do so, then we are going to make an arrangement on how we are going to meet on 22nd, and then we enjoy on 23rd, and then we come back to Nairobi on 24th, guys. You know, we come back on 24th, and everything shall be good, guys. Everything shall be fine. Everything shall be fine. So it's a road trip, guys, for 2 good days. You know, we start our trip on 22nd, then we do it on 23rd, and 24th we come back to Nairobi, guys. You know, we really need to have all these types of experiences. Yeah, maybe one day, guys, we can also manage and focus on maybe having a road trip all the way to Mombasa, maybe using the railway. I think it will also be very, 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 very motivating, guys. It will also be very, very motivating. It will also be very, very motivating. Very, very motivating. Mario. Employees benefits, benefits. Wow, that's so amazing. Very, very amazing. Provision of incentives. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you for joining. Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you, good people, for joining. Thank you for joining. Let's vote, guys. Also, we can contribute to our today's topic. We can also contribute to our today's topic, guys. And I'm going to appreciate. Let me know if you have ever experienced, any form of discipline from your parent or from your guardian growing up, or if you are still young, which form of maybe discipline are you experiencing? It's always good to understand. Yeah, it's always good to understand the form of discipline maybe you are experiencing, guys. Because if we are able to appreciate the form of maybe the form of discipline that maybe we really got from the parents, then we are able to appreciate the way we live with others. We are also able to appreciate the way we live with others, guys. I'm having very, you see, very complex springs here, so I don't know how it can be removed. They are very hard. They are very hard. So guys, let me know the kind of discipline that you attained from your parents. If you are still growing up, let me know. If your mother or your father is being gentle, let me know. If your mother is for if your mother is maybe more emotional, or your father is using emotional coaching, yeah, others emotional modification, and also logical consequences. This is where you are told, if you do this, then you should expect these results. You should expect these results. So that's another thing that you should maybe think about, guys.
You don't catch me.
Thank you. Thank you guys for joining. Today it's on 1st August. 1st August. I don't know where guys have gone. So guys, I think this comes now to the end of our video. As always guys, I'm very thankful for everyone who joined. Thank you for every comment guys. It was really meeting you this great day. Let's do it tomorrow, same place, same time guys. Until tomorrow, bye.